Thursday, July 3rd. We had NFP coming out at 8:30 today and trading the morning macro. Yeah, it's the first half of the video. First half of this video is just going to be me taking the trades. There's no commentary, and then we'll go through the trades and a little bit about the narrative, and also what we can expect in the next few weeks in terms of these all-time high market conditions as well in the end of the video. Um, yeah, today three trades. First one was a small loss, just went against the narrative, and the second one was another stop out. That was just with the narrative, but unfortunately, I got stopped. My stops were not at the right place, to be honest. And yeah, third and final trade was the same concept as the second trade, but after realizing that I had my stops at the wrong place, I re-entered and targeted the same draw. But my original draw was this internal high, but since we had this huge displacement candle at 951, decided to hold on to it a little more, see how we PXH off those highs, and target the next internal high. So Let's see. Yeah, so after PXH took profit at those internal highs for a 27.25 points, 10 point stop loss because of the fact that I could only target that wick. I could put my stops at that wick because my original stops were swept. I know those lows are protected now. So it gave me a good 2.7 RR trade with 2 contracts. It very well covered my previous 2 losses and left a profit of about 585 for the day. Yeah, coming into this day a little rough. I came into the charts at 9:40 and didn't catch my narrative properly. I just took a quick look at my 30-minute just to see where we are, and obviously we are at all-time highs now since the previous 2 sessions expanded, and I was expecting to see some form of PXH off these previous external highs, and that's what we got actually. That's perfect textbook setup for PXH or a previous high continuation. There could have been my original entry down here, but I believe the only fact I was hesitant to take it is because of the fact that we had all these bases small, but we had this strong 3-minute drop down to those previous highs. So I wanted to see at least. I originally wanted to see at least 50% of it get expanded into off that range and see what price does, but I think this is where I got confused and decided to take a stop because of this candle, where after the 50% it just printed this very manipulative candle, trying to tell you it's going to go down, and in fact the next candle even consumed into this busy, making me think that it will go to those lows, but it was just manipulation. We respected that busy, kept continuing, and ideal entry could have been there if I was in my right mind. I realized the mistake right away. I could have taken my entry on that candle closure or this candle open, or even somewhere within this expansion, and put my stops at that low. Target these internal highs. A bit of a lesser RR trade, but again, after within this trade, after I see this expansion, I would definitely hold it for a bit longer, maybe even 30 points, which makes this trade also a good RR trade as well. So I would say that's the most ideal trade. Time is great, 3 minutes into the macro, and yeah, like look how great time and price is. Like, expansion happens perfectly at the macro. We set the low, PXH setup, expansion, all-time highs. Textbook day, I would say, for NFP. Honestly, amazing. But yeah, overall, I would say first trade was complete BS. Should not have gone against the narrative and based my whole trade based on one candle, while I have a whole narrative and a PXH that's been respected off the higher time frame external highs. So completely my mistake on the first trade, and the second trade was an execution error, and third trade everything was combined, and all the mistakes were corrected, and caught an amazing trade. 2.7 RR, beautiful. Yeah, that's the day. Nothing else to share. I think now we are in all-time highs. It will be kind of difficult to trade. It's most likely we'll be looking into continuations and more than reversals. Yeah, until we become range bound again, until we create some highs and come into the ranges and get those manipulations. It would be mostly continuation plays in the next few days and the next few weeks, I would say. But honestly, continuations are one of the best setups compared to reversals. just because of the fact that you're trading with the narrative, and most of the time reversals are against the narrative, and you have to be very careful with your take profits. And for continuations, you have to be very careful with your stop losses, just like today. So yeah, that's all that I have to share.